Hi, I'm Chinyere, trainer at Amdor Analytics. All right, today we'll be looking at how you can use Microsoft Excel to clean your data using Power Query in Microsoft Excel. All right, so if you pay attention and look at my data set I have here, you can see we have some blanks here. So let's look at the data set together. So we have some blanks here. We have some blanks, so we need to clean this data, okay? This is actually a student data set where we have the name of the students, their email, their course, the registration date, the fee paid, the guardian, right? So one of the things that you need to know how to do very well as a data analyst is to know how to handle dirty data, So let's see how we're going to use Power Query in Microsoft Excel to transform this data. Right, so on your ribbon here, you can see we have data, okay, data. When you click on this data, you hover your cursor on this get and transform data. So you can see here from table. So I'm going to click on that, okay. Now it's asking us if our table has range, that's simply headers, that simply means this headers here. And the answer is what? Yes. So I'm going to click on what? Click on OK. So now we are in Microsoft Power Query in Microsoft Excel. Now, this Power Query is an amazing and powerful engine in Microsoft Excel. We have it in Power Query and Microsoft Power BI too, right? So it's an engine that we use to transform and clean our data before our analysis. Okay, so let's see how we can handle this together. Now, if you pay attention to what I have here, you can see this actually names of the students, this is their email, this is the course, and of course, if you pay attention, you can see we have some blanks here. That's why we're having this 26% empty, all right? And then we have what? We have the registration date, we have the pay feed, and then we have all other, we have guidance. So let's see how we're going to handle it, okay? Now, another thing I love to tell my students is that whenever you are looking or you are using Microsoft Power Query and Microsoft Excel, both in Power BI, all right? So learn how to activate this. You can see this, okay, this column quality. So you need to know the percentage of your whatever you're working with, your data. Do I have empty? Do I have the ones that are not empty? So it will actually help you in order to know where to clean. Right, so now for you to activate this or for you to have this on your own, so you need to go to the view tab, right? So you can see the view tab here, and then make sure you click on quality, column quality, check the column quality, right? So that's how to activate that, okay? So now let's look at this together. If you pay attention here, you can see we have no. Right, on the registration link, you can see date, we can see we have no here. So I'm gonna yank this off. So I'll click on this, you can see here, and then you can see no. I'm gonna uncheck it, and then click on OK. So we have that handled already. We have that handled. We've removed that no. Another way to take off blanks, all right, is when you come to this your table here. Let's use this as example for this, okay? Now on this cost column, you can see we still have 6% empty, right? 6% empty. Now when you hover your cursor, when I hover my cursor here on this column quality icon, you can see remove empty. I'm going to use this now. I'm going to click on it. You can see it has what? It has yanked up those columns that are empty for us, right? So that's actually amazing using Power Query. Power Query is actually fantastic. It's an amazing tool in Microsoft, both Power BI and Excel. It helps you to work on your data seamlessly without any disturbance. Okay, so let's look at this fee paid now. Now, if you pay attention here, you can see we have some not too. There's actually another way to handle that blanks. That this now you can see it here, you can see it here, you can see it, okay? Now, for us to handle these blanks, okay, so what I would advise that we do, when you right click on this column here, you're going to see what? You're going to see replace values. Replace values, okay? So I'm going to click on it. So just a second. Yeah. Now you can see. Now replace values. Now value to find. Now Microsoft Power Query is asking us, what value do you want me to find? Okay, I'm going to say what? Find null. Now let me take something about this place now. It's actually case sensitive. Okay. Now if I type capital N-U-L-L, all right. So if I type this, you can see it here. You can see it here. So we need to what? Use small text. Yeah. So the way we have it here, you can see it here, all right? It's actually case sensitive. So we are telling Power Query here, right? Look for null, index my columns, and then replace it with what? With 0. All right? We replace it with what? 0. So instead of me to have it as null, all right, or as empty, just give me 0. Okay. And then we click on what? We click on OK. Perfect. Now, if you pay attention here, you can see we have what? 100%. 100%. Now, another thing again you need to pay attention to is not, sometimes you actually have 100% value, and then your values, okay, might actually be, probably have errors. I mean, the columns, pay attention to it and find out there might actually be some errors there. All right, so let's look at this together. There's some, when I looked at this table together in Excel, I find out that there's some that has some blanks. Okay, let's see. Yes, look at, now pay attention, look at my screen. Now I clicked on this in manual. Okay, if I hover my cursor, I want you to pay attention here, right? So if I click on this in manual, you find that there is actually space. It has what? One space there. So let's look at it together. Let's look at it together. I'm going to click on this manual again. Click here. So you can see there is one space there. So let's look for another person. The way I saw it using Excel, I think that one. Let's see. I guess it's this. Okay, now pay attention. Look at this one. Okay, this one has about 3 spacing. 3 spacing. Okay, so it simply means that it needs what? It needs cleaning as well. It's what? It needs cleaning. Okay, so another way for us to do that is that we can use string function, or we can as well use what? We can use replace values for this. Okay, now if I right click on this, you can see transform. So when I go on my cursor on transform, you can see trim. You can see trim. So I'm going to click on trim. So we have trimmed what? The entire column. You won't see that again. We have trimmed the entire column. Now, sometimes you actually have your data this way, and then, this registration date, please pay attention. It will have this date and what? And time. Sometimes we do have something like that. Okay, so you need to know how to move it from date and time to just only date. Okay, now sometimes when you hover your cursor on this is actually what data type, and let's say we have something like this. Yes, exactly. Okay, so if we have a date column like this, so how do you handle it? Okay, so you need to come to this time data type here, and then take it to just what? Only date. Take it to only date. I'm going to add this step now. Take it to only dates. Okay, so this is actually how to handle your data, cleaning the blanks. We use the replace value. We use how to uncheck the null, how to uncheck the blanks, and how to use trim function. Okay, all right guys, so see you in the next video. Guys, I want to tell you something, right? So for you to know this and beyond, right, to know more, want to get advanced, very advanced, how to handle data, how to handle Microsoft Excel, Power BI, SQL, very advanced level, please register with Amdor Analytics, register for our data programs, where we will handle you, move you from a novice to a pro in just few months, just matter of 4 months. Okay. See you guys. Bye. Cheers.